Hello, everyone, and welcome yet again for a match, another match in this amazing tournament, Catch Academy tournament, and we are here with EvilBun and OpTiMist. It's gonna be a really exciting match because the seeds are interestingly close. EvilBun is seed 28 against seed 37 OpTiMist, so this is gonna be really interesting to see the skill levels of these players. Being a beginner tournament though, anything can happen. The learning curve of these players are gonna be fluctuating a lot because some people might be able to improve quite fast, others kind of stagnate. But let's see if this will be an interesting match. Uh, I do believe there's also a good opportunity for OpTiMist, even though being the lower seed, since OpTiMist has actually played more than one tournament. This is not their first tournament. So OpTiMist has more experience, so to say. I think it's his fourth tournament, if I'm not wrong, if I'm not mistaken. And EvilBun is their first tournament, so let's see how they will fare. But before we get into the match, we have the warm-ups here. I think it's only one map, so there's gonna be their time to warm up and get ready for the match. We do see EvilBun already missing in the warm-up, which could be concerning. Although OpTiMist will also miss in the warm-up, so maybe a harder map, so to say. So these players are just getting ready, and I think one of the most things about warm-ups is getting those nerves off as well. So it's gonna be a really interesting match, since this might be a match that is oriented to the mods pool. Since looking at their qualifiers, EvilBun and OpTiMist are really good on the no mods. Both of them had seed 5 and seed 7 on the no mod 2. So these two guys are really good on the previous no mod 2 that we had on the qualifiers. So I don't think any of them want to touch the no mods pools, I had to assume. And OpTiMist might tackle the Heathens, since we have a really good discrepancy between OpTiMist Hidden 1 and EvilBun Hidden 1, which OpTiMist won by a while on their qualifiers results. But let's see what, like, anything can happen in this match. I do believe this is going to be a really interesting match. So let's see how it will start out. Really good scores here on the warm-ups. Both players doing an S rank. And let's get right into the warm-up now. So let's see those rolls. EvilBun will win the rolls here, so let's see if what they will decide to pick first or ban first. I do believe they will pick first. I don't know, it's kind of hard to say. They do ban first, so wow. They go, yeah, and they go for the hidden one. I mean, expected seeing their qualifier results. So I'm not really surprised of this hidden one ban. It's reasonable, and OpTiMist might ban the DT2, if I believe. Let's see if it's gonna be that predictable. Oh, it's gonna be the Nomad too. I mean, that's actually a decent ban as well. Both players had really good scores on the Nomad too again. So, not I could that map could be a scary map to play on, and OpTiMist just decides to not even left it for a possible gamble, just straight up banning it. And OpTiMist goes for the, to be honest, clear pick here of the Hidden 2. So, yeah. Although OpTiMist had a really bad run on the Hidden 2 of the qualifiers, but it still was better than EvilBun. So let's see. This could be possibly a little bit closer than we think. But I do believe OpTiMist has the advantage here. This is probably going to be a map that OpTiMist will win. But OpTiMist cannot, like, fly. I mean, he has to do the job and not fall. So let's see what this Hidden 2 will offer us. EvilBun with a yearly miss here, struggling a little bit to combo at the very start. OpTiMist will take the slight lead as EvilBun is still trying to get the combo going here, but it's still early on in the map, so these misses are not as devastating, although that miss will start creeping up the score lead as OpTiMist is reaching that 200 combo mark and still assessing the map. OpTiMist will trade one of those misses here. OpTiMist not being able to get to that 200 combo mark. Both players are struggling on their own here, kind of not being able to hold the combos. OpTiMist does have the early advantage with that 140 combo or a little bit more. And let's see if these players can hold their combos on this Ki section. Now it's a little bit easier to see with that Ki. You can see those fruits a little bit fading in, and EvilBun is indeed being able to hold combo, although as I say it, Caster Curse coming in. And unfortunately, OpTiMist will be increasing even more this gap. It's gonna be unfortunate for EvilBun here, as EvilBun is not even holding an S rank. OpTiMist will miss here, so that's gonna leave an opportunity for EvilBun if he can keep holding the combos. Having a combo advantage now as OpTiMist missing it again. So the score lead is decreasing. There's still a chance, but EvilBun needs to hold the combo. If he can hold till the Ki, there's maybe an opportunity. 75,000, 74,000. It's decreasing slightly as the combo advantage is around 40-ish combo. But EvilBun is not gonna be able to hold as much. Unfortunately, OpTiMist is 100 combo in, and OpTiMist now has a combo and score lead. There's still an opportunity with that miss, but I think it's too late. Only this guy section pretty much left. EvilBun does have the combo advantage, but the score lead is too huge, 85,000. And unfortunately, EvilBun will unfortunately fail, will not be able to get the score lead back to his side. But that was a really good that was a really good effort for EvilBun. That was, as I said, to be honest, that was closer than we thought. Like OpTiMist, I mean, OpTiMist had that Hidden 2 pretty much. He was dominating the majority of Hidden 2, but EvilBun was there. He was trying to capitalize on those misses. The OpTiMist was, but wasn't enough. And EvilBun needs to respond now, and it's gonna go. He's gonna go with the TT1. I do believe that's a really obvious choice. EvilBun did get overall better scores on the DTs. In fact, OpTiMist had I believe like an average rank on the DTs like around 62 to 63 seed. So barely qualifying in terms of DTs. But yeah, let's see. But let's see if EvilBun can indeed win in this DT though. So he does seem to have the advantage on this map, but he needs to show that. And he does indeed show on that spinner at least. He does spin better, so the advantage is gonna be on EvilBun's side unless something happens. Bunch of trolling moment. But yeah, this map is looking more comfortable for both players. Both players did not do any early misses, and they are looking good to reach that 200 combo mark. And they do both indeed reach that 200 combo mark, so now a miss will give the other person the most score advantage you can gain from one miss. Both players are still holding the SS, so the score lead will still be on EvilBun, winning because of that early spinner. And that's gonna be 1/3 of the map, and both players are still holding their SSs here, so nothing crazy to see. But if you were EvilBun right now, you're kind of shaking a little bit. I say so, because that score lead is not as huge as should be. OpTiMist does struggling a little bit. He missed a slider there, droplet, so he's not holding the SS anymore, but he's still in there. He's waiting for an opportunity, but EvilBun is still holding the SS. Never mind, he did a slider break, but the combos are more important right now, and if both still hold the combos, EvilBun is still winning because of the spinner, pretty much. EvilBun does have the act advantage as well, so the drop it to miss was cleaner from part of EvilBun. And only a quarter of the map left. This is gonna be really intense. It's coming down to the last quarter of the map. If any miss comes down, will be devastating. A spinner, that could be an opportunity, but unfortunately OpTiMist will not win that spinner, and it's still behind. It's 2,000 score gap. One single miss can flip over. Will flip over. Oh! And it happens! Oh, wait, OpTiMist traces it back! Is there enough time for EvilBun? He's gonna be decreasing that score lead, but it's not gonna be enough! The spinner is a long spinner though, but that's gonna be devastating for EvilBun! Unfortunate! Oh my god! OpTiMist also almost sold there, getting the miss, almost gave the opportunity for So yeah, very low density Harlock 2, focusing more on those jumps. So careful there. Both players are holding their sets. EvilBun is still having that slight yearly advantage. Wait! Well, he does miss a droplet. That advantage will go to the side of OpTiMist. He's still holding the assassin, but it's really close though. It's only 278 score. A spinner can still go to the side of EvilBun and win this. This is gonna be really close, and I do believe there's a spinner at the very end. So let's see what's gonna happen. EvilBun is still chasing there. A miss could be very disrespectful for both players, but for now, OpTiMist will get the point if it stays like this. The miss at the spin at the very end. Oh, it goes good to the go back to the side of EvilBun. Let's go back to the side of EvilBun, and EvilBun just needs to assess the rest of the map. Oh, another spinner! Spinner to win! It's great! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh. I'm lost for words! Oh my god! I cannot believe it! 78 score! That's unfortunate for EvilBun. He was chasing that break point. Oh my gosh. But that's gonna be a consolidation break point for OpTiMist. And that's gonna put a lot of pressure on EvilBun here. Which EvilBun will respond with no more 3. Oh my god, I'm lost for words. This match is already crazy. And as I said at the beginning, the Nomods are gonna be a really competitive pool, so I do believe EvilBun might be gambling this pick out. Oh my god. That Harlock one was crazy. Can you change your gameplay? So yeah, let's no further ado. Not even a break here. I'm trying to catch my breath from that Harlock one. And we are already in this no more 3 here. So no, not even a moment to relax. So yeah. Yeah, we did not miss much. Both players are holding the SS on this beginning portion, and we get to that 200 combo yet again. So now a miss will be devastating, and let's get to this guy's section here. That was really close from OpTiMist there. But both players are still holding DSS, really nice, and it's dead even here. No yearly spinners so far. Both players are holding their SSs here as we get to the 1/3 of the map. 1/3 of the map. So far, yeah, nothing to say here. $500 combo. Both players are still assessing, so just goes to show how close this match is. The Nomads are, as I said, will be very competitive, and we literally see why. Look at this, both players are still holding the assesses. as we get to the halfway point of the map, the nerves are gonna start to kick in, and a few droplets might be getting missed. No, both players are still holding the SS. They do see each other's scores though, so they both see their opponent is still holding the SS. So that's gonna leave nerves are creeping in. I do say so. The nerves are gonna creep in as we get to the 700 combo mark. Both players are still holding. There's just no way both SS. I cannot believe. They yet again see that both players are holding the SS. So unless there's a spin at the end, this might be a tie. Who knows? Oh! OpTiMist will drop though. It's still holding the FC, but EvilBun will drop the FC. Oh my god! OpTiMist is still holding the FC. EvilBun also had a second miss there. OpTiMist will trade one of those misses. Oh my gosh! We do see OpTiMist a little bit shaky. It is significant. Is there enough time for EvilBun? I don't believe so. It's gonna be yet again a break point, a second break point, and that's gonna leave OpTiMist on match point. What is this? What is this? This match is not going what I was expecting. This match is really close. It's just really unfortunate for EvilBun as he's getting like one miss more, and like that's pretty much just giving OpTiMist the wins. And we are gonna get the mixed mod 1 here. We are gonna mystery mod. I keep thinking it's mixed mod for I don't know why, but it's gonna be mystery mod, and for this round is gonna be high circle size. So just for clarification, the highest circle size of the pool, not counting for this map, is the Hardhawk 2, which is 4.29. This map is 5 circle size. Not even Hardhawk, so if you put in Hardhawk, it's gonna be even more because becomes a precision map. But high circle size 5 is a little bit precision for these beginner players, but if you're more advanced, this circle size is, I'd say, casual. But let's see what these players can do. The map is also low density as we are already 180,000 score, 200,000 score, and it's only 65 combo, so that's not gonna be good for OpTiMist. EvilBun that has opportunity here and needs to get this point. It's match point, by the way. It's match point for OpTiMist. We get to the halfway point. We get to the halfway in the map. EvilBun is not holding the SS anymore though, but the full combo from EvilBun is giving a huge score lead as we see right now. 66,000, still growing, but the map is really short though, so that score lead is actually small, believe it or so. And EvilBun just needs to hold the FC here. That score lead is huge enough. OpTiMist is gonna try to capitalize, missing a few droplets there. We get to a little bit more density, but that's pretty much it. The map is already over, and EvilBun will be able to, at the very last second, get the first point on the board. So not getting swept there, really important. And this can be the start of the reverse sweep. That would be really crazy to think of. And EvilBun does need some sort of the momentum here. Optimist will unfortunately not be able to close in, so that's gonna be really interesting and to see if EvilBun could do the miracle reverse sweep. Yeah, okay. So we have a reminder of what's got banned here. Nomad 2 and Hidden 1 got banned. So EvilBun will go with a very interesting pick here. It's gonna be the Nomad 1. I'm not sure. I mean, I understand why the pick. Uh, EvilBun does have to gamble either way. We do see like he needs to win two. Okay, sorry. He needs to win one more breakpoint, and he has to pick two maps. So, oh, double pick is not allowed. Oh yeah, true. That's a thing. That's a thing. EvilBun did pick the Nomad 3, so he cannot pick the Nomad, any Nomad for this pick. So he's gonna go instead with the DT2, which is more comfortable, I'd say, but I do see uh I do see a warning though, as we have Optimist winning the other DD. So it's not like it's gonna be EvilBun dominating this DD. I do believe EvilBun does have a slight advantage, but it's not gonna be another win. Optimist can win this map as we saw the other DD in this match. So it's gonna be close, I'd say. But EvilBun should have the advantage on this, but it's really close. Let's see. Really nerve-wracking moment for EvilBun here. You know, he has to win the next 4 maps and do the reverse sweep here if he wants to stay on the winners bracket. Optimist will get the early miss here. So that's gonna give a early score advantage for EvilBun. EvilBun deciding to stand still on those, very interesting. We see the accuracies drop. EvilBun is really focusing on getting that FC right now. Getting a few droplet misses, even going below Optimus accuracy, but he's still ahead because of the full combos. Optimus is right behind though, only having that yearly miss, so score lead is only 8,000 score. Nobody has around 10-ish combo, so score lead is only 8,000. It's still significant enough that EvilBun can lose a few droplets and also lose the spinner if you want. But don't get too excited, that's not a huge leeway. He needs to still hold a full combo here. 1/3 on the map left. Here we have the spinner. And ideally, if EvilBun doesn't get much away, I think he actually wins the spinner, so the score lead will increase a little bit. Only a few hundreds, so EvilBun is doing the great job here of consolidating and having the full combo right now. Optimist is still there, so you cannot ignore Optimist. He's still waiting for an opportunity. He's waiting for an opportunity there. The end, it's still gonna be, it's still losable. It's still losable, but EvilBun just held it in and gets the FC. That was a little bit stressful, but with that FC, EvilBun gets the second point. and gets the opportunity. It's still there, the opportunity for the reverse sweep, but he now needs to face Optimist pick. So this gonna be really the turning point. Optimus has the chance to finish it right now, and then he needs to finish right now. He cannot allow EvilBun last pick and potentially go to tiebreaker. Optimist will go and decide that Hardhawk 2 will be the map that will make him win this match and not give an opportunity for EvilBun to go to tiebreaker. I don't think I talked about the Hardhawks, but the Hardhawks, each players, I do believe they have decent scores, on the Hardhawks, and it's actually way closer than you may think. EvilBun got seed 12 on the Hardhawk 2, and Optimist got a 39 on the Hardhawk 1. So technically, EvilBun does have advantage, but it's gonna be close though. It's definitely not a safe pick, I do say. So it's gonna come down who is more consistent, who is less nervous, and who will play better this map. Both players had the same spinner, so it's equal right now. Both players are holding the SS, the same spinner, so no changes. It's dead even in the middle. And we see a spinner. That's gonna benefit EvilBun. That's gonna be really good for him. He is on track to getting the breakpoint and staying in the winner's bracket with that reverse sweep. Another spinner still goes to the side of EvilBun there. Or at least he matches the same spinner. But that's really bad for EvilBun and missed there before the KI section. Optimist gets that 100 combo mark. Oh, that's really bad for EvilBun. Oh no, only a quarter of the map left and he needs to pray for a miss. Oh no, he needs to pray for a miss. He's still holding the combo, the recovery combo, but he needs a miss from Optimus here. I don't think it's gonna happen. Even if it happens, I think it's too late right now. The map is ending. And unfortunately, the reverse sweep will not happen, ladies and gentlemen. Unless there's a disconnect. Wait, hold on. Wait, don't tell me. Oh my god. Don't tell me. No, 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 don't tell me. Oh my gosh. Was that a disconnect? Or was just Bancho? Looking at the MP link, it does seem to be a Bancho. Oh my gosh. That was a skip of a heartbeat at the very end. But unfortunately, EvilBun will not get the miracle disconnect at the very end. Unfortunately, EvilBun will not get the reverse sweep. That was that could have been a reverse sweep. That would be historically not getting the disconnect there, but GG's well played, Optimist. That was a really good match. The very ending there with the hopeful maybe a disconnect. That was something, but yeah, that's gonna be it for today's match, guys. We do have more matches today, so stay tuned and see you there.